Welcome, citizens of Trick Nation. This is your president, xIrishTricks speaking, and today we have the next episode of the Sunday Q&A. Now, unfortunately, for this episode, I have very few questions, alright? I don't know why, but you guys have been acting very inactive, I guess. I mean, you guys still watch the video, you just don't leave a comment or a like, so I kind of just feel like I'm entertaining ghosts because you guys don't leave comments or likes like you usually do. Am I doing something wrong? Please leave a comment below about that. I will try and fix the issue if there is one, so yeah. I really thought you guys would like my most recent video, the one where I'm playing my game that I designed. I thought that'd be really cool because it's just different. You usually don't see a commentator commenting on a game that he designed. I mean, yeah, you do see it with actual game developers, but I'm talking about like Call of Duty commentators. You guys probably don't see that a lot, and if you have, then I'm kind of surprised because I haven't seen any videos like that. But anyways, let's jump into these questions because this gameplay is not very long, and yeah. So, the first question is going to be asked by Mega X Entertainment, and he wants to know, did you ever try Crave cereal? Because it's fucking delicious. No, I've never had Crave cereal. I don't eat a lot of cereal, actually, so that's not really a surprise. But I will try it out. I will run to the store and buy myself a box, then go home and pour myself a bowl, so yeah. So that answers that question. The next question is going to be asked by Zombie Lord for the win, and he wants to know, what's my favorite gaming system of all time? Well, I would have to say the GameCube because that was my first console that I ever owned, and I would play two games the most. I would play SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and Nightfire James Bond. It was those two games were my childhood, okay? They were so much fun. SpongeBob was a free roam game where you went to different worlds and did, I don't want to call them quests, but you had to do all of these odd jobs for people, and you had to fight robots, and it was crazy. Like, the game actually had really good music for a SpongeBob game. It was pretty crazy. And then Nightfire, because that's where I got started with FPS games. Like, that was the first game where I started to become very competitive. Like, I was the best amongst my friends who ever played that game, so yeah. That's kind of where my competitiveness started. Sorry, my bad. Tongue twister! So yeah, GameCube because it was my first console that I ever owned. But the first console I ever played on was either the Xbox or the N64. My friend owned an N64 and we'd play GoldenEye a whole bunch. And my friend owned an Xbox and I didn't really plan it much, but I do remember hopping on Xbox with him. Not over live, but at his house. So yeah. I was never really an online gamer back then. I was more local. So I would always, I would screen peek or whatever you call it. Screen looker! My friends would always shout that at me, or I'd shout that at them. Stop looking at my screen, you cheater! So anyways, yeah, that answers that question. On to the last question, which is going to be asked by Gadravian X3. And I think he has the best question of the three. Sorry guys, but it's pretty cool. He wants me to answer. If you became a professional game designer, what would your first game's name be and main plot? Well, I would usually be all gun-ho for this kind of discussion, but it's online and I'm really worried about people stealing my ideas, so I'm not really up for sharing my ideas because if someone were to steal my idea, they could honestly get away with it because no one knows who I am. If I was famous on YouTube and someone tried to rip off one of my ideas, they could be like, hey, you stole xIrishTricks' idea. But no one knows who I am, so they could get away with it, and that would suck. But if you really want to know Gadravian, just inbox me or talk to me on Xbox Live. I'd be more than willing to share with you. Anyway, this is xIrishTricks signing out. Peace. And ask more questions, guys. Please.